Well, I was not expecting this, but it looks like we have been given unofficial confirmation that the Saiyan Day Dokkan Festival 2025 unit is going to be Kid Goku. This is courtesy of iSeriously, so if you want to take this with a grain of salt, by all means, go for it. Like I said, this is unofficial. We should be getting an official confirmation sometime soon, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. I don't really know when it's going to happen at this point because it's been very weird and unusual how they've been doing this because they've been totally radio silent. No hint, no Dokkan Now, nothing, no producer's letter, nothing. And we're just kind of sitting here wondering what's going on. We are now less than 3 days away from Saiyan Day. So at this point, the only way that they could do this is that a hint drops today. The reveal happens tomorrow and maybe like a Dokkan Now, and then the following day is the data download / new banner. I mean, I don't know. So at this point, I think, and especially considering it's a Saturday, I'm recording this in the middle of a Saturday. I don't think they're going to drop anything. I think just tomorrow we're going to get a Dokkan Festival reveal. I think tomorrow we might just even get like a producer's letter or something. I don't know. So I seriously tweeting this out in response to a Dokkan Essentials tweet was pretty interesting. 7:40 in the morning. I could not be asked to get out of bed. I knew about this for a few hours and I just said, nah, I'm gonna go back to sleep. It's Saturday. In fact, I'm gonna go back to sleep after recording this video because I don't want to be here. I want to go back to bed. So yeah, Kid Goku, what does this mean? Well, this means that this unit is going to be dropping in March and this unit will likely be coming back in October. If we go back to last year, Saiyan Day Android Cell Saga Vegeta released in March and then came back as the banner unit to the Scouter Vegeta, who dropped after the worldwide celebration. So about a 7-month gap. So for those of you who don't necessarily care about Dragon Ball Saga, or maybe perhaps can't even afford to summon on this banner, that is about how long your window is going to be. Considering this is a Dragon Ball character, that along with it comes some stipulations. Dragon Ball Saga is a pretty weak category. So even if one character were to release, it's probably not going to revolutionize the category, although it could do quite a bit. I would have said beforehand, one unit dropping doesn't change the landscape of a category, but we've seen that drastically change with the arrival of the 10th anniversary units with all their abilities, and especially the Super Saiyan 3 to Super Saiyan 4 Goku. This unit and its defensive supporting capabilities have revolutionized the Giant Ape Power category to the point where units are functional on a team with that unit on the rotation. It's that crazy. So assuming this Kid Goku were to do something similar to the Dragon Ball Saga category or whatever category that unit may lead, maybe not planet, what is it called? Dragon Ball Seekers. Dragon Ball Seekers or whatever it may be, the unit will have a significant impact. Like moving forward, we have to have characters that are comparable to the 10th anniversary units in some form or fashion. They can't step backwards because people will not summon. Why would anybody in their right mind summon for any unit after the 10th anniversary characters if they're not at least on the same level, right? So they have to do whatever they can to essentially one-up the competition, which is why the Saiyan Day unit should be a pretty decent one. What is the category going to be? What is the overall kit going to be? That, of course, remains to be seen. Also, what type of Kid Goku is it going to be? Because it turns out this was actually something that I was going to discuss in my other video, but I completely forgot about it. In the Dokkan Now presentation that they did back during the 10th anniversary when they started talking about like the battle motions and stuff like that. Notice how the Kid Goku got a battle motion, and so did the Super Saiyan Goku, but we don't actually have any new Kid Goku characters. So why exactly did they tease this? Of course, eventually every unit is going to have a battle animation, but why did they show Kid Goku? It was for the demonstration, of course, but it could also be that they already had a Kid Goku locked and loaded, ready to go, and that update had already been implemented in their private servers when they were doing this little demo. So a Kid Goku dropping sometime soon made sense, which is why Proton dropped this. For Saiyan Day, I'm thinking Kid Goku in his original gi or Daima Super Saiyan 4 Goku, still because the intro is scheduled to play on the day on JP but not on Global. This was because of the John Jaka John song. It was still going to stick around. But this one is a more plausible theory in my opinion. And I completely forgot to talk about this. So Minot also kind of commented on the same thing. Looks like this is probably why the leak seems to be true. So if Kid Goku is in fact going to be the upcoming Dokkan Festival, it may not necessarily be this version of the Kid Goku, but more so this one, the old school one. This is the one from like the beginning of Dragon Ball, right? This is also the one where Kid Goku goes Great Ape, isn't it? This is the one where he first goes Great Ape and destroys everything. So I think my hope for a Great Ape power upgrade is still on the table. Maybe not necessarily as a leader skill, but I think the unit could still be on the category. Because if we look at the Grade 8 power category, we do have that physical Kid Goku unit from Dragon Ball Saga. Let's go to Giant 8 power. Yeah, we've got this Kid Goku right here. We've also got this one. So it's still in play. And I don't really know how this sort of thing works. Like, if the outfit simply changes, does the battle motion still apply to the character? Like, if we were to get a Path to Power Goku, because the Path to Power Kid Goku has the blue gi, but the pants are different, right? So would that still be a suitable character for the battle motion? Will this character receive an EZA? It's possible. We could be seeing a super EZA maybe from this guy. This guy's EZA was back in what, 20? Oh, it was 2023. Maybe that's too soon. We talked about this last year. It was too soon then. I think it might still be too soon now. But we could see some nice upgrades to Dragon Ball Saga overall. That plus more world tournaments. I think we're going to be seeing a pretty big shift in the power scaling department for Dragon Ball Saga. I don't know what else to say. That's all I got. So if you have any theories, if you have any further questions or ideas, you know, feel free to post them in the comments. We should find out either today or tomorrow what's going to be going on. As soon as we find it, I'll let you guys know. I don't know. I don't understand why they haven't done anything yet. Maybe this is set to be another extension of the 10th anniversary, perhaps, because they incorporated Daima into the 10th anniversary roadmap. Dragon Ball Saga this entire time only got the one upgrade, right? That one LR Piccolo. They never really discussed after that. So maybe they're going to go back into that roadmap and they're going to expand it again and give us another EX and have it be all about Dragon Ball. I would not be surprised if they did that. That would be a great way to incentivize more people to spend money, just because it has the 10th anniversary kind of name umbrella over it. It could coerce more people into summoning. This is not a summon that would give you a pity. This was a pity because this was not a marquee celebration, but they simply put the name as 10th anniversary to try to get you to spend more money. This is a marquee celebration, so there will not be any pity, but that also means that there will only be 7 featured SSRs. So trade-off there, no pity, odds generally better, but then again, you might be broke. So we'll have to wait and see what they do. All will be revealed in a day or two. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Let in the comments your thoughts on the idea of a Kid Goku leading the Dokkan Festival celebration. What sort of category leader skill abilities would you like to see? What do you think this means for the category overall? Which category is going to get the most improvements for this celebration? Is it going to be Dragon Ball Saga, Dragon Ball Seekers, Pure Saiyans, Grade 8 power even? Do you expect a world tournament to come up? What sort of EZA, super EZA do you expect to see? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments down below. Also be sure to subscribe for more content in the future and click the notification bell so that you'll let you know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned. I'm going back to sleep. I will try to go live later on today because I want to start doing some no item runs for the Festival of Battles. But thank you so much for watching. Always remember to Dokkan responsibly.